How is it going, everybody? I almost did a intro. I haven't done it forever. As you can tell by the title, I'm doing a spin on my "Is Black Friday really that bad?" We're doing is Black Friday shopping during a pandemic really that bad? Or not Black Friday, Best Buy shopping, while also checking the mail. Is shopping at Best Buy for computer parts or video games during a pandemic really that bad? If you want to come to Best Buy to get computer accessories, then well, you're in the right place, because they have everything in terms of an accessory, minus, what is this? Steel Series, which are those new HyperXs?
No, the holders, the thing.
Oh. But they have absolutely no PC parts. Where do you see?
Over there.
Are they over there?
Across the store.
Oh, they're across the store, because they used to be right here. You like that mechanical ASMR? It's kind of hot, not gonna lie. I sure hope that you guys didn't like Switch games, because they don't they don't really have any over here. Like, they don't have Mario Odyssey and Ultimate. They're just kind of not there. They got Trials Rising. They got Mortal Kombat 11, but nothing that really piques my interest, you know? They got little Kirby plushes. Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 for $40. That's, no. They've got some accessories. Like, not really any. They have Joy-Cons. No switches, no Switch lights. Just Joy-Cons. So we've made it to the other side of the store. Literally all of the stuff used to be over there. Now it's here. We've got parts. Hopefully you don't want a Ryzen 5 3600. They've got a Ryzen 7 3700 and the 3700 XT. Both of them, ooh, those are some prices. They've got X570, B550. Actually, I'm actually surprised they had B550. Overall, their part selection was actually kind of good. You know, there were some overpriced things. A lot of it was overpriced things, but they did have things like fans, the blue light glasses, and even iFixit toolkits, which, if you work on computers or really anything, those are needed. Those are necessary things. Plus, now, something that Best Buy's really never had, computer cases. How are you going to build a computer without computer cases? You can't. It's literally impossible. But until now, you weren't able to. It wasn't possible. You know what else? They've even got RAM. Extremely overpriced RAM. Those are 16 gigs for 60 or almost $90. RAM goes for like 64. But that's beside the point. They have a fantastic selection of CPUs if you did want a Ryzen 5 anyways, and motherboards to go along with them. They've got B550, X570. Mind you, yes, they only have one singular type of Intel board, but who uses Intel anymore? It's 2020, guys. Come on now. And Radeon graphics cards, they're okay. Even in storage, just normal hard drive storage, they've got a nice selection. No physical hard drives, but they do have NVMe drives, SATA Rev 3 SSDs for surprisingly decent prices. Now, even with the graphics cards, they have a bunch of space for stuff like RTX 2080s, RTX 2080 Supers. They don't have them. What they do have, though, are these GT 710s, GeForce GT 710s from like 4 generations ago. I don't get it. Monitor support was also something that surprised the literal shit out of me, because they had gigantic ranges. The Samsung Odyssey, which is a 49-inch, like 300,000 hertz monitor. Even more cases that weren't on display over before. An AOC monitor, you know, like the Senator. We've even got more monitors. Acer, HP, creative monitors, and gaming monitors alike. Now, if you wanted to go to Best Buy for games, I wouldn't really recommend it at this point. Just due to the fact that their prices never go down. They stay at the strict MSRP that it was before. And there's also just a very large lack of games right now, primarily because game companies aren't sending them out. They have a nice selection of peripherals. unless you wanted an Xbox. I hope you didn't want an Xbox because they just don't have any. No 1s, no 1Ss, no 1Xs, but they do have Elite controllers. That's a step in the right direction, Best Buy. That is a step in the right direction. Afterglow, that really, 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 really pretty gray and blue controller, which I thought about getting, but then I remembered I didn't have money. Going over, we've got the PS4 games. A better selection because PS4 does have better exclusives like Kingdom Hearts. Well, that's about it, really. I would say Kingdom Hearts isn't even really an exclusive anymore because for some reason Square Enix decided to make it cross-platform. I mean, not really cross-platform, but cross-platform. They didn't have PS4s. I don't think they had any systems in stock. There were no Switches, no PS4s, no Xbox Ones. So if you were coming to get a system, there weren't any. They had controllers up the wazoo, an HD 60S for far over MSRP, and that's about it. The answer to the question posed in the title is, it really depends on what you're going for. If you want computer parts and just want bare minimum, sure. If you want bare minimum video games, sure. If you don't want any video game consoles, sure. But really and truly, there are better places to get it, like Micro Center, or in all honesty, I think shopping online has become far better than shopping brick and mortar anymore, which kind of sucks because I love shopping at brick and mortar stores just to feel the authenticity of being in a place with somebody that, you know, enjoys what you're doing and actually is there for you rather than just someone getting money from the internet. But should you do it during a pandemic? That's up for you. In my opinion, it was okay. The stock wasn't anywhere near good enough for it to have mattered. But at the same time, if you're a novice PC builder or want to just build one to build one, then sure, they have good stock for if that's what you want. But personally, I don't think I'll be going to Best Buy anytime soon, even if it is out of the pandemic. With all that being said, you're entitled to your own opinions, so if you want to go to Best Buy to shop for your video games, go to Best Buy to shop for your video games. I'm not one to judge. However, Amazon helps. Amazon's really good at, price charting things. Also, go to pricecharting.com to find leading prices for video games. If you want a retro game, you're not going to find that at a Best Buy. You're probably not going to find it at GameStop either. So go to family, ma and pa businesses. That's usually where I shop for video games strictly now because it helps the mom and pa businesses keep afloat and they usually have amazing prices unless it's like Game Over Games where the prices fluctuate. But that's beside the point. That's a video for another day. Is shopping at a mom and pa store. Yeah, I'm not making that video. However, next week you're getting a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon video. If you couldn't tell by the gameplay on the screen. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and have a good one.